Today we're going to be making a delicious fried mozzarella sandwich. If you guys like the recipe, if you like the food, please make sure you go ahead and subscribe and like this video. It really helps me out. Okay, let's get cooking. So we're going to start by setting up our stations for frying our mozzarella. We're going to need breadcrumbs, using seasoned Italian breadcrumbs. We will need 2 eggs and flour. We'll go ahead and just beat our eggs up a little bit. Get it all nice and mixed. Let's season our flour with some salt, garlic powder, dried oregano, and pepper. A lot of pepper. Remember, this is the seasoning for our cheese, so we want to be pretty liberal here, because it's mixing with all this flour. And see, it kind of just disappears, but there's a lot of flavor in there now. We have our fresh mozzarella. I'm gonna cut it into slices. That seems about the right thickness. Get a lot of nice slabs of cheese out of just one thing of mozzarella. We're going to dip our slab in some flour. Move over to the egg. Get it nice and coated. And then move on to our seasoned breadcrumb. And then I'm going to do a double dip because I like my cheese extra crunchy. We'll go ahead and finish these all off. Set them on a plate. And once you've filled up one plate, you can transfer that to the freezer, and we'll get started on the rest of our sandwich ingredients. I want some chopped red onion. We're just going to keep that raw. We'll have some nice pretty little tomatoes. I just need a few. I need to save the rest for my wife to make her Greek salad later in the day. We'll just quarter these. We'll transfer them to a bowl, to which we will add some crushed garlic, some baby arugula, olive oil, and a couple pinches of salt. Now we're going to put this over high heat for just probably 90 seconds. Keep stirring this until your arugula is nice and limp. And then it's ready to go on our sandwich. This will be a wonderful bed for our cheese. And get some basil leaves. Chop these up. Shred a little bit of pecorino romano, sheep's milk cheese, and we'll toss that with the basil. They pair perfectly. have some prosciutto. tried to get some prosciutto fresh cut from the deli, but there was no one attending the deli counter in the grocery store, so I had to get prepackaged. And we'll toss that with our cheese and our basil. Get that all nice and mixed up. Now we'll just get ready to fry our cheese, so we're going to cut out some parchment paper and cut a curve into it, and this will help it line our air fryer basket so we don't lose a whole bunch of cheese into the bottom of the air fryer. These have been in the freezer for about 20 minutes. They've gotten a little bit solidified. It'll help them not lose all their breading. You can do about 4 at once. Spray a little bit of butter Pam on them. That'll help them brown. And then 6 minutes at 370, and we flip. I may have been a bit too high of a temperature. You see I got some leakage, but it's okay. They're still crispy and fairly intact. So I'm going to carefully flip all of these and expose their soggy bottoms. And then we'll put it right back in the air fryer for another 4 to 6 minutes. After, of course, a dose of that Pam. Let's throw our bread, a nice hoagie roll, into a 350-degree oven. I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the heat. Our cheese is done. It smells delicious. A little bit hard to get out here, but we do it. Our bread is hot. But wonderfully crispy and fresh on the inside. We're going to start by laying down our greens mix. Spread your tomatoes out, make sure that there can be a little bit in every bite. It's so pretty. Put down our red onion. And add our cheese. These are giant, so we actually really only need 2 for one big sandwich. Crunchy and gooey all at the same time. I love it. Tuck that in, and we'll add our topping of pecorino romano, basil, and that delicious prosciutto. A little balsamic glaze. Touch of sweetness and tartness all at once. Looks beautiful. Oh, that is gorgeous. And there you have it, a delicious fried mozzarella cheese sandwich. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, like and subscribe.